Hey, everybody. I hope this went live, but we'll see because my video didn't play. But I really wanted to share with you today Numbers 11. And this is Quail from the Lord. It's really exciting. This is Coffee Time Bible Study with Be Strong and Courageous. The Quail from the Lord. Now listen to this story because it really gets good. Sorry about that. Verse number 11, Numbers 11:4. We're going to start there. The ramble with them. This is the Israelites, and when Moses was taking them out of Egypt, and they began to grumble, rumble, complain. And so it says the rumble with them began to crave other food. And again, the Israelites started wailing and said, if only we had meat to eat. We remember the fish we ate in Egypt at no cost. Also, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and garlic. But now we have lost our appetite. We never see anything but this manna. Now, the Lord has been sending down this manna to feed them. And here they are grumbling and complaining because they're sick of the manna. And it goes on to say, the manna was like coriander seed and looked like resin. The people went around gathering it and then ground it into a hand mill or crushed it into mortar. This manna would come down every night. And God had given instructions about this manna that it was only good for the one day, not to hoard it, not to put it away, but use only what you needed. And that was it. And he would provide every single day, if only they had faith and they believed. But we're talking about the Israelites, aren't we? So the manna was like the coriander seed, and looked like resin. The people went around gathering it and then ground it into a hand mill or crushed it into mortar. They cooked it in a pot or made it into loaves like bread. And it tasted like something made with olive oil. When the dew settled on the camp at night, the manna also came down. Moses heard the people of every family. Now this gets really good. So listen in. Of every family wailing at the entrance to their tents. The Lord became exceedingly angry, and Moses was troubled. He asked the Lord, why have you brought this trouble on your servant? What have I done to displease you that you put the burden of all these people on me? He's tired. He's been listening to this grumbling and this complaining all this time, and he's tired of it. Did I conceive all these people? This is Moses crying out to God for mercy. Did I give them birth? Why do you tell me to carry them in my arms as a nurse carries an infant? To the land you promised an oath to their ancestors. Where can I get meat for all these people? They keep wailing to me, give us meat to eat. I cannot carry all these people by myself. The burden is too heavy for me. If this is how you are going to treat me, please go ahead and kill me. Please. This is killing me. These people are killing me. If I have found favor in your eyes, and do not let me face my own ruin. The Lord said to Moses, bring me 70 of Israel's elders who are known to you as leaders and officials among the people. Have them come to the tent of meeting, that they may stand there with you. I will come down and speak with you there, and I will take some of the power of the Spirit that is on you and put it on them. They will share the burden of the people with you so that you will not have to carry it alone. He cried out for help, and God is giving him help. He's like, okay, I hear you, and I've been hearing them. So let's go. Tell the people, consecrate yourselves in preparation for tomorrow, when you will eat meat. The Lord heard you when you wailed, if only we had meat to eat. We were better off in Egypt. That's what the Israelites were saying. Now the Lord will give you meat and you will eat it. Now listen to this. You will not eat it for just one day. This sounds like our fathers growing up. You will not eat it for just one day or 2 days or 5 days, 10 or 20 days. But you're going to eat this for a whole month. This is what you wanted. Until it comes out of your nostrils and you loathe it. Because you have rejected the Lord who is among you and have wailed before him, saying, why did we ever leave Egypt? They were ungrateful, and God did not like that. But Moses said, here I am, about 600,000 men on foot, and you say, I will give them meat to eat for a whole month? Like, how in the world is that going to happen? Would they have enough if flocks and herds were slaughtered for them? Would they have enough if all the fish in the sea were caught for them? They're ungrateful. They're grumbling. They're complaining. They're uncomfortable. The Lord answered Moses, is the Lord's arms too short? Now you will see whether or not what I say will come true for you. So Moses went out, told the people what the Lord had said. He brought together 70 of their elders and had them stand around the tent. Then the Lord came down in a cloud and spoke with him. And he took some of the power of the Spirit that was on him, that he was able to endure, and he put it on the 70 elders. When the Spirit rested on them, they prophesied, but did not do so again. However, 2 men whose names were Eldad and Medad had remained in the camp. They were listed among the elders, but did not go out to the tent. Yet the Spirit also rested on them, and they prophesied in the camp. A young man ran and told Moses, Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. Joshua, son of Nun, who had been Moses' aide since youth, spoke up and said, Moses, my Lord, stop them. But Moses replied, are you jealous for my sake? I wish that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his Spirit on them. Then Moses and the elders of Israel returned to camp. See Moses' heart? He wanted the other people to rise up and be leaders and prophesy. He wasn't trying to hold them back. Now, listen to this. Now a wind went out from the Lord and drove quail in from the sea. It scattered them up to 2 cubits. 1 cubit is 1.5 feet. So 2 cubits is 3 feet deep, all around the camp, as far as a day's walk in any direction. All that day and night and all the next day, the people went out and gathered quail. No one gathered less than 10 homers, which is, I think, about 6 bushels. Then they spread them out all around the camp. But while the meat was still between their teeth, and before it could be consumed, the anger of the Lord burned against the people, and he struck them with a severe plague. Was the quail plagued so that when they ate it, they got this plague? It doesn't say for sure, but it sure makes you think when it's coming out of their nostrils and they're loathing it. Did it make them sick? They had so much quail to eat. He said, listen, you're complaining, you're grumbling, and you desire meat, and you're not satisfied with what I already gave you. You're ungrateful. You're unhappy. You want to go back to Egypt? I'm going to give you so much quail that you're going to be sick of it. You're going to eat so much, you're going to be sick of it. And before the meat was out of their teeth, the Lord gave them a severe plague. Be careful, brothers and sisters, what you're grumbling about, what you're complaining about, what you're unhappy about, what you're ungrateful about, what you desire over what God's plan is. Be careful, because you might end up with more quail than you can handle, and it might have a severe plague with it. I hope you enjoyed this Numbers 11. I certainly do. It's a great little story. Go back, read it for yourself, and get some more nuggets out of it. There's more than what I just talked about. We'll see you next time on Coffee Time Bible Study. Bye-bye.